Hello, parents. I just wanted to give you a quick little math update lesson because this is a really tough subject we're struggling with. So if your kid brings it home or they're struggling, I just wanted to make sure we're all working together on how we solve these. There's three main types, and I'm going to go through all three. The easiest when they're adding mixed numbers is just this one at the top here, whole numbers and fractions. I always tell them whole numbers with whole numbers, fractions with fractions. So for example, 2 plus 1 makes 3. 1/5 plus 3/5 makes 4/5. Common mistake is trying to add the bottom numbers together to make 10 down here, but we try to remind them that we're not changing the size of the pieces, so the 5 has to stay the same. So same thing works with subtraction. 4 take away 2 is 2, and 4/6 take away 1/6 makes 3/6. Same thing, we don't want to subtract that. We don't want a 0 at the bottom. It has to say 6 because we're not changing the size. Where it gets a little more complicated is when we have to regroup and borrow. So for addition, we start off the same way. 5 plus 1 is 6. 2/3 plus 1/3 equals 3/3. This is where we say we've got an uh-oh, because we can't have greater than 1 or 1 or greater in the fractions place. So we have a little graduation ceremony, and we say that 3/3 is equal to 1 whole. So it needs to go with the rest of the whole number. So we do a little graduation song, and it comes over here. 6 wholes plus 1 more makes exactly 7. Same thing works over here when it equals a little bit greater than exactly 1 whole. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4/5 plus 2/5 makes 6/5. This time it was exactly 1 whole, but over here there's a little extra hiding in there. So we kind of have to break it up. 5 out of 5 means it's all the way filled up. If we have 6 pieces and we take out 5, 1 will be left over. Same as before when the numbers are the same on the top and bottom. It equals 1 whole, and it gets to graduate. It gets to go be a whole number now. So now we have 5 whole numbers. This little guy's not old enough to graduate. He's not big enough yet, so it has to stay a fraction. 5 and 1/5. So it's just like when they were in second grade and they were learning to carry a 1, like if they had like 35 plus 16 in second grade, that equals 11, so they would carry it on. Same thing, except the fraction has to be converted to a whole number first before we carry it over. Borrow and subtract, this one, they can't even get started until they've borrowed. Just like with subtraction when they were younger, if they were doing like 42 take away 25.
I'm not sure what this says.
Sorry about that, Mr. Ludwig came in. So they would have to borrow. We can't do 2 minus 5. So they were taught in second grade to do that. So same thing over here. I can't do 2 take away 5. So I'm going to borrow. Now instead of bringing 10 back, remember 1 whole is the same as 8/8. So I have to do this plus whatever was already there. 10/8. Then we can do our typical routine. 3 minus 2 equals 1. 10/8 minus 5/8 is 5/8. It even works if there's no fraction at all. So if there's no fraction at all, I have to borrow. And that one whole, this time because we have tenths, is 10/10. Now we can do our typical routine. Four minus 1 is 3. 10 minus 3 is 7. So I know this, especially these last two, they're hard topics, but just try to relate them back to when they were in second grade where they have to carry and borrow. We're just working on, instead of borrowing and carrying a 10, they're fractions. They're whole number fractions this time. If you have any questions at all, please reach out, and I hope this helps.